In today's video, we're going to talk about trust. Trust in your business. First of all, before deploying any marketing around your business, around your coaching business or service-based business, the number one thing you need to do is you need to work on yourself. Fix your energy, fix your masks, your wounds, fix your fear of being seen, work on yourself. If you come to me and if you ask me for just marketing help, the first thing that I will ask you is, have you worked on yourself? Do you know your core masks, your core wounds? Are you still afraid of being seen? Do you have the imposter syndrome? Have you worked with anyone to work your business from the inside out? And if you answer no, I'm going to point you to a coach that will help you with that. If you answer yes, I'm doing that, look, I've done this, I have the foundation, I'm already overcome and worked on my fears and my insecurities, and I'm ready to grow, I'm ready to scale, and I'm ready to go to the next level, then what I will recommend you is the following. Once you have this, you need to build trust with your audience. First of all, you need to build it, but as you're building it, you will need to build trust. So the way to build trust and build an audience and build trust with that audience is to create a personal brand. The personal brand, I recommend actually to focus on YouTube for the following reason. First, you can dive a lot deeper in topics of interest in a long form type of content on YouTube. That's number one. And number two, if you index on YouTube Shorts, you can get more reach on YouTube Shorts than on Instagram. Instagram is pretty tight in terms of reach. If your video has not viral potential, it's going to be hard to escape the 200 views reach. Whereas YouTube is more generous with reach for now. So build a YouTube channel and then put videos that will help and give value to your audience, and build your audience from YouTube and from YouTube Shorts, and also build an Instagram profile and just create content. Instagram, you probably do that especially if you're an online coach and you already are familiar with Instagram, you're already putting some content out there, but building that brand is very important, right? The one tricky thing, it depends on what stage are you in your business. Building a personal brand can actually take years. That's been my experience. Some people can do it faster, can do it in a few months, but realistically, a personal brand can take years of work and consistent content and consistent value, right? So what happens if you're ready to scale and ready to grow your business, you have done the work on yourself, you have a strong offer, how can you bring clients inside your business? And how can you build that trust so the clients come inside your business? So personal brand aside and YouTube channel aside, which is definitely the number one long-term play that I highly recommend you do, the other thing is called a challenge system, right? You organize a challenge and you bring people inside your online challenge to solve one specific problem, right? And challenges are a powerful thing because they are a short period of time, can be 3 days, 5 days, 2 weeks. I recommend no longer than 2 weeks, where you can bring people in, people who are close, if not the same as your ideal client profile, bring them inside the challenge and give them results, teach them something of value, or even bring them some results during those days inside the challenge. So if you're a fitness coach, you can say, lose 3 pounds in 2 weeks. If you're a business coach, you can say, get your first paid client by running paid advertising campaigns. Or it depends on the type of coach you are and the type of service you provide online. It can be different. It needs to be structured towards what you offer and the people you want to help. So now, what do you need to do to create that challenge? The challenge, which is a massive trust builder because you give them results during those few days, you need the following things. You need the funnel of like a web page where you display the information about the challenge, who you help, how you help, duration of the challenge, sign up here, and this is the price. Some people have 2 tiers, like a free tier and a VIP tier, or a normal tier and a VIP tier. I recommend even the normal tier to be paid, not free, because this is for 2 reasons. First, you have set your advertising budget so you can put more money into advertising as people sign up. And second, you ensure the quality of the people, because if it's free, there's a lot of people who's gonna sign up but you might see that the quality is not as high, or they're not exactly on avatar. They just sign up just to check it out. They might not be serious. But when you put it like for $50 or $100, then you will see that people with serious intent, they will sign up to your challenge. All right, so you have your funnel with all the information. Normal tier, buy here, sign up here and buy here. VIP as an upgrade. Oh, thank you for signing up for the challenge. You can upgrade to VIP and get an extra session or live coaching for me, only available to VIPs, or this kind of whatever other things you want to offer as part of the VIP. All right, so you have the funnel. Now, how do you bring clients inside the funnel? If you have a personal brand already, a large personal brand, you just put, for example, a story on Instagram or a video on YouTube or whatever, right? But if you don't, you would have to run paid advertising. And paid advertising is very efficient. Even if you do actually have a personal brand, you still need to do like an organic story acquisition, and then you have to do paid advertising. So either way, if you want to bring clients inside this challenge, potential clients, and the kind of people inside this challenge, you need to run an accelerated kind of paid advertising campaign. I recommend the campaign to start it with at least 2 weeks before, because you need time to tweak and to optimize, to understand what ad creatives are working or not, if the funnel is performing, right? So 2 weeks, actually, and ideally like a month in advance to fine tune it and just make sure everything works before you scale it up. And then you'll see that people will sign up for your challenge. So once you have people signing up for your challenge, you need to, and this is a key component, you need to bring them inside Telegram. You will create a broadcast channel in Telegram and bring everyone inside Telegram. So what you're gonna do, you're gonna have a Telegram nurturing strategy 7 days before the challenge, during the challenge, and 7 days after the challenge. And before the challenge, you nurture and let them know what they need to expect, what they need to have to prepare for the challenge and all that stuff, the nurturing. During is like summaries and reflections on each day. And then the 7 days after is invitations into working with you and transparency and what's the next step type of nurturing. I've seen Telegram being very efficient, and if you use it correctly, to build and nurture the community. Of course, like using a CRM behind your funnel, so you can send them email nurture for the challenge nurture, have an email strategy, have an SMS strategy. But from my experience, nothing works better than Telegram. In Telegram, you have reactions, you have community, the formats of what you can send, long form videos, links, like audios, audio notes, voice notes. It's a fantastic way to do it. So then this is the package, right? You have a funnel with normal and VIP tier. You have an ad campaign that's driving traffic to the funnel. And then you have a Telegram community with those 3 steps nurturing sequences. And then you just need to show up at the challenge and do a good job in providing the value, delivering the promise. And this is a fantastic way to build trust. Challenge is a fantastic way to build trust because you can actually provide real results during the challenge days. And also people can see you, hear you, work with you during the experience compared with watching a YouTube videos of yours or watching an Instagram reel. It's so enhanced and so superior that the trust level is much, much higher. From there, it's much easier to invite people to work with you and guide them in what's the next step for them to continue to have results and improve. So just to recap, first of all, number 1, do the work on yourself, fix your energy, work on your fears, work on your wounds, work on your masks. Be ready to hold the growth internally in your nervous system. As number 1, foundation is non-negotiable. Step number 2, invest massively in YouTube and long form. Continue to build your personal brand as before. Instagram is great, but YouTube is the best way to build long form content. So number 2, continue to build your personal brand. And number 3, build trust by organizing challenges. Challenges where you can bring people and provide them results in a short period of time. And that's the best trust builder. And the challenges, they have these 3 components: a funnel, paid advertising, and a community which is in Telegram with 3 steps nurturing sequences. There you have it. Now you have all the information that you need to start getting clients at scale inside your business. This is a scaling strategy. This is not like a one-on-one thing. This is a scaling strategy. This is incoming traffic, paid advertising into a funnel, into a challenge, into nurturing sequences, into next steps. This is a scale system. All right, let me know what you think in the comments. You can subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.